Okay, so dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes to be very clear with this practice and at the same time, how this practice we can bring it to our day-to-day life. Because that whatever you learn, if you can't apply it to your life, if you can't bring it out of your bodily, verbally, mentally actions, that learning not going to be helpful. So that's why whatever you learn, always remember, be very clear and see how you can use it or transform it to your life. So when it comes to this whole meditation practice, our ultimate purpose is liberation or the Nibbana or enlightenment. Why it is very necessary and why it is very important, why it is the highest goal. So when it comes to our day-to-day life as ordinary people, we all look for happiness and satisfaction. So this word happiness sometimes make people crazy. And everybody try to be happy, 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 happy. And out of happiness, most of time people get disappointment and they gain the unhappiness. So it is very important then yourself to see what is the real happiness and how we can get it. So today we are going to talk about it. This is the day that you can really get into practice and enjoy the happiness. So when it comes to happiness, actually the very beginning of when we go to the history of the word, so first we have to understand what is the meaning of happiness. For that, if we go to the history, from the beginning, they used to mean kind of like a luck or good luck. That is the very root at the very bottom level of the happiness word come, the luck or the good luck, good fortune or the prosperity. So then just imagine yourself when you look for your happiness. Do you know really what it means? Or do you know where it try to take you? And how you know that you are happy? And sometimes people believe when they have a goal and achieving to that goal giving the happiness. Oh, it's kind of like then state of joy, contentment, or the well-being. Another thing is it's kind of like a feeling of pleasure, satisfaction, sense of fulfillment, harmony, or it's kind of like a very positive outlook of life. So this all we name as happiness. The happiness can come through this all. But the thing is this, the luck beyond your hand. You can wish for the luck. That's why we say good luck. But of course, you want to achieve to the highest, but it beyond your hand. So that's where the karma comes. Because whatever you have done, if you have done good, then you're going to get the good. If you have done something wrong or bad, unprofitable actions, then it's not going to become a profitable action. Whatever you have done, whole unwholesome action, it has no power or any wishes, any chanting, any blessings has no power to transform it to wholesome action. There is no way that mango seed by chanting, praying, doing pujas or wishing, you can't bring it to kind of like orange. It's not going to happen. Same like your bodily, verbally, mentally action, the very intention. So then, in case if you have done something good in the past, as a result of that, maybe you can claim it. So that's why we say good luck. And that is where the fortune comes. So the fortune is not a mistake. So the fortune is kind of like you claiming whatever belongs to you. So now you can see this happiness is a kind of like a crazy, crazy, but at the same time very dangerous. Because there are things that you have done maybe and wholesome actions, because when it comes to the happiness, it's always kind of like always go towards the positive way. But the thing is that what we need in the moment, what we like in the moment, what we look in the moment, based with our emotions or self-centered mind, or maybe with our desires. And so then just imagine that if all the desires start to fulfill, what will happen? Your life will go crazy. That whatever you think, whatever you wish, that everything start to happen. Don't think that there you're going to be happy. No, that is not the mind. If you look back, stop the life in this very moment, look back, you will see there are a lot of wishes came true to you. It happened, but even you didn't know that. If you look back, you will see. So then, that whatever the wishes happening and waiting for to happen or try to make it happen, or what's the point? Another thing is For how long? Because whatever that as a happiness you take in this conventional level, and even you can't take it to very next moment sometimes. This everything is kind of like a dream. And so that's why go with the luck is a dangerous. Another thing is there is no end. How far? How far you have to keep going? Because always you have, oh, I like this, I like that, I want this, so kind of like that. You day by day, your mind start to grab many desires, goals, achievements. So where are you going to end? And other thing is, even though sometimes for the moment, maybe you think that whatever you want, and if it is happened, remember, sometimes it can be very dangerous to you. It can become very harmful to you in the very next moment. So that's why sometimes most of the wishes, if not happen, that is the real good luck for you. Because that whatever you wish, and sometimes you wish, just imagine, sometimes you wish all the wholesome things, and sometimes you wish unwholesome things also. Now, this person should die, you know. When you get mad sometimes, how many times you kill people inside your mind? Just imagine if that things start to happen. You get mad about other people sometimes. Even ourselves, maybe if you don't have the enough wisdom to handle this material physical world, sometimes you destroy your life. So that's why most of the lottery winners in the history of this world, and it became kind of like a disaster to them. Most of them, they destroy their life after they gain the very, big money, because they don't know how to handle. So then, don't be crazy about this happiness. Why? Because sometimes that we follow the social ideas, cultural ideas, and maybe whatever the other people told us, oh, to be happy, you have to do this. And kind of like now we try to get these social validations. And we are trying to merge with that others' ideas. Because of that, we try to keep doing the same thing again and again and again. And then by the time we get disappointed, we become unhappy. And maybe whatever the even in day-to-day life too, your social life, your family life, even for your spiritual life, don't just follow other people without knowing that what is the meaning of it. So that's why it is your responsibility to look into it. So then be very clear when you look for happiness, see what is the what is real meaning of happiness. Another thing is, in conventional level, you can't be happy. Remember that. You can't be happy because that in the conventional level, most of time, things depend on cause and conditions. So then just imagine if your happiness depend on something, then how you can be happy? Can you really 100% become happy? No, because you become a debtor to somebody. Your happiness owned by something. Of course, for a certain level, mental satisfaction, there's the pleasure, calmness, contentment, make us kind of like grounded, but it is not forever. In the very next moment, you go unbalanced, maybe. So don't settle down there. Don't look for that. If it is that, nothing wrong that you experience it, but don't settle down there. Don't hold it to it. Don't harbor into it. That is not the place you should settle down. And so when you practice meditation, then if you feel calm, joy, more satisfaction, don't settle down there. More and more and more, go deeper. And so social validations, cultural validations, and others' opinion. So those all of this, and cause and conditions, this all beyond your hand, and it's not going to be forever. Another thing is, just imagine if only you become happy, what will happen in the world? Just imagine in a family. If you become happy, you always you get whatever the good luck or the whatever the wishes fulfill, always you become happy. If other people don't reach to that, what will happen? They get mad at you. They get angry about you. They start to become jealousy about you. Then you are in danger. So in the conventional level, then be careful. Another thing is, just imagine, in your family, everybody happy, but only one person unhappy. Then what will happen? Then things go more crazy. So now you have to see, only you can't be happy, because then other people start to go mad at you. Everybody can be happy, achieve to happiness, but in case if one person don't become happy, what will happen? Just imagine in a family. So you living in a family, just imagine, you may have children and you try to make them happy. And most of children become happy, but in case if one child become unhappy, what will happen that day at night? No? Just imagine everybody happy in the family, but the husband unhappy. Everybody happy in the family, wife unhappy, grandmother unhappy, grandfather unhappy. Just imagine what will happen. So that's why it is very dangerous. Just think, don't only you can't be happy in the conventional level. And other thing is that's why in the ancient time, people used to believe the real happiness you can gain following whatever the God or the higher voice told us. And they devote to that whatever. But still nobody talked to people, somebody write down something and then they used to follow, and maybe wise people used to tell, oh, this is what I heard, and then you have to follow. So then like that, you used to follow other people's word. Then it became a kind of like a cultural validation. So just a kind of like ideas. And that's why still people, to become happy, get out of this conventional, sacrifice their life to the God or whatever they believe in the spiritual level, thinking they can be happy. And some people believe that you can't be happy here and then you are thinking to go to heaven. Somewhere it's I don't know. Somewhere some people believe about there is a place that you can be happy. But when it comes to this human world, always remember, this is the best place. Even you become an angel or deity or you go to heaven, you can be only happy. And you can't do anything. You can't take any decision. You are kind of like a program. It's really kind of like this robot, AI robot. It's already programmed. They cannot think beyond that. But look at you. You are capable to experience, take conscious decision. You can tell I like it, I don't like it. This is good, this is bad, this is right, this is wrong. You can take this conscious decision each and every time. But the divine beings, they can't. They can't take that conscious decisions like that. They have to just react. The very, the chief of the heaven. Huh? So what it say? It has a seat, okay? And so when he sat there, what happened? If somebody, innocent person in the world, in the human world, animal or anybody, go through suffering, what happened to that seat? It get warm. It's kind of like there is a heat. He can't sit there. He has no choice. He has to look down. What happened? Where are the problem? Because otherwise he can't sit there. So then he need to get out of that chair and come down and fix the problem. Why? Otherwise he can't sit. Huh? He can't be comfortable there because it always indicating something wrong. Go and fix it. So this place is not like that. And then always remember, in the conventional world, in this lifetime, even that whatever the lifetime so whatever happiness, it's not going to be forever. For the moment, it make you happy. So then you have two choices. So one is you have to attain to the liberation. Not just the happiness, remember that. You have to get into the exit. Because here, only being happy not going to work. Because then other people, everybody. So then that's why you have to attain to the liberation. Once you attain to the liberation, then you save. Because anymore you are not responsible or anymore you are not depending these mental formations, cankers, or you are not depending on something. You are beyond that. Then you're safe. Another thing is that otherwise everybody in the world should attain to the liberation. Then okay. But you can't just leave one person. Because then it doesn't matter you are enlightened. That one person, he can make everything go crazy. See, just imagine even the Buddha attained to the Buddhahood. People used to, to come behind him and try to kill him. And people, that murdered some people and put inside the Buddha's temple and told he's a murderer. Some women came and told he raped her, and some people came and told he's a kind of like a magician and kind of like a, mesmerize people. So like that, they used to tell weird things about it. It was not easy for him. So just imagine in case if everybody attained to the Buddhahood in the world, then there is no craziness. So that's where this Theravada and the Mahayana, both these two traditions, two schools go with. Because inside deeper everybody, there is a Buddha nature. So inside you, there is a Buddha nature. So then you have two choices. One is you have to get into that maximum highest level. Otherwise, everybody should get into the highest level. Don't go halfway. It's not going to work. So in the conventional level, in this world, you go to the next life, you go to the heaven and, happy places, pure land, or you go anywhere, but it's not going to work. For a certain time period, it will work. But it's not going to be sustained there. Again, something will happen. Somebody will do something. So then how you can get into this? How you can attain to the liberation? So this is a technique that you can practice. So when it comes to this liberation part, of course, there is a wisdom that you have to develop. And for that, you have to have the certain mental capacity. And then that's why we have this kind of practice. So, and the same time in day-to-day life, you can come to a point. So whatever you do, you have to try this and see how it works for you. Whatever you do, just think. That is the last thing that you do in your lifetime, this life. That's the end. If you drink something, just imagine this is the last sip of water you're going to drink. No second chance. No backup plans. This is it. And when you touch this, no any other more bodily, verbal, this is the last cup that you hold in this life. And if you meet somebody, sometimes it's a beginner's mind. So if you meet somebody, just imagine if you're going to talk to anybody, your husband, your wife, your children, just imagine. That is the last moment that you're going to talk to them. When you see somebody, this is the last time you see that person. And when you sit for meditation, that's why every day we say, this is the last time. We remind ourselves, the cushion you touch, this is the last time I touch this cushion. When you close your eyes, this is the last time I close my eyes. No anymore I open. There is no intention to open. That last action, from beyond that, nothing. When the inhalation happens, this is the last inhalation. When the exhalation happens, this is the last exhalation. No any intention, desire to take another or look into another inhalation or exhalation. When you go to sleep, this is the last day in this world, in this life, or in the samsaric journey. You can a little bit make it more strong. This is the last day that you sleep in the samsaric journey anymore. You are not going to experience. Done. It's not about you hate sleeping or you hate this world. No, this end. This is end. You're done with it. And when you wake up, this is the last day you wake up. So like that, if you can bring your awareness to that moment, because when it comes to eons, that uncountable. There are many ways through numbers people try to mention the meaning of eons. But there is a way that you can access to beyond the time. So as you know, this universe always moving, because so you hold it to the gravity, you also go with that universe. Just imagine, in case if you detach from this gravity and you don't go with this universe, you stay in one place, what will happen? The universe start to go through you. How fast? For 1 second, 67.5 kilometers per 1 second. Just imagine, you can't catch it. You can't think about it. That much fast the universe will go through you. So the same thing, when you are capable to bring your attention to the present moment, in that present moment, this entire universe is there. So as you know, if you take a mango seed, so that's the very quantum shift, that in the mango seed, there is a possibility you can grow millions mangoes trees. You plant that mango tree, and then there more mango come, and then you plant it, then more mango come. So like that. There is a possibility in one mango seed to give a mangoes to this entire world. So same like in 1 second, inside the 1 second, there is a universe. There is a timeless space. Then as you know, when it comes to electron, neutron, proton, in the bottom of that hole, it's empty, the vibration. So same like each and every moment, there is a deeper timeline, not belong to this conventional level of time. You go beyond the time. So what happens when you are capable to think this is the last moment? You are in this world, you are in this life, your mind start to tune 100% to the very present moment. So in that very moment, you get out of this conventional level of time and space. You are capable to access to the very depth of this universe. And in that very moment, you get out of this, all the names and forms, boundaries related to the time and space. You are capable to get out of this self-centered, egocentric mindset. And that kind of like give you a shift. You transform. So then remember, it is not somewhere one day you're going to achieve. Even that someday, that the moment you experience like now, that is what will happen. So then again and again, without looking further, without look ahead, without dreaming about something, just 100% settle down in the moment. That is where your liberation going to happen. That liberation is going to become your happiness. So other than that, don't try to hold it to any other happiness. Why? Because it is just a name. It is just a label. It is not going to be happy moment. It always brings you something else. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. So your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself 3 times and say Sopateva, oh, may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Also, by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavatachammyehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Maya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi. Attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami. Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.